Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. There was a brilliant fight, really entertaining fight on Wednesday night on Pro Box TV. Now you may know this channel. This, by the way, this whole card was three of the fights, the top three fights anyway, were free on YouTube. It's still on there if you want to go and have a look. And I thoroughly recommend that you go and see JONHATAN Cardoso against ADAM LOPEZ. Because what a terrific fight this was. However, by the way, these are super featherweights, by the way. However, one of the scorecards was a disgrace, 99-91, 9 rounds to 1. In no shape or form was this a fight that bore any resemblance to that scorecard. This was a back and forth, to and fro fight. A draw would have been perfectly acceptable, 95-95. Probably that would have been the just thing. But make no mistake about it, you've got ADAM LOPEZ. He slipped to 17 wins with 6 KOs, 6 defeats. He's fought Oscar Valdez twice, got stopped in 7 rounds the first time, and then not so long ago, it was last year actually, he lost a 10-round decision. He's also lost a 10-round decision to Abraham Nova. Isaac Dogbay lost a majority decision to him. This is one of those, terrific gatekeeper types. He's 28 years old now. He's from Glendale, California. Really entertaining fighter to watch, ADAM LOPEZ. Always brings it. No quitting the guy. A lot of respect for this guy. And he was in there with Johhatan Cardoso, 25 years old from Brazil, 17 wins with 15 KOs. He's got a defeat on his record, which was a 1-round blowout to a guy called Juan Herates. I guess he got caught cold. That happens sometimes. But there's no doubt that despite his very high KO percentage, he had a far less impressive resume in terms of people faced. However, Cardoso, very much the bigger man in there. These were super feathers, but this guy looked like, at the very least, a lightweight. I mean, he's bigger. LOPEZ didn't bother him. I think he was a little bit shorter, maybe an inch or two shorter. But in terms of dimensions, in terms of frame, he looked maybe a division lower, at least half a division lower. But you wouldn't have thought it. I mean, these guys, both orthodox fighters, they just went hell for leather at it. And their styles blended perfectly. So you had LOPEZ with the very high output. First round was a seeing out round. Second round, a fight broke out. Third round, LOPEZ had Cardoso on the ropes, was slinging power punches. He hasn't got a lot of power, 17 wins, only 6 KOs, but the work rate was very impressive. Cardoso looked physically stronger and also looked like he had the heavier hands. I wouldn't say he buzzed LOPEZ particularly at any point in the fight. It was the weight of the punch rather than the effect of it, if you know what I mean. It was Cardoso had a very high guard. He didn't do a lot of defensive feints, not much head movement. And as a result, if Teddy Atlas always calls it putting the earmuffs on, Cardoso kind of slipped into that a little bit, and LOPEZ was able to sort of punch through the guard at times. But Cardoso took it. He came back. LOPEZ probably used his feet more than Cardoso. He probably needed to because he was in against a bigger, stronger man. But he used his feet well, very well. That's not to say Cardoso was flat-footed. I mean, I can't remember which round it was, fourth or fifth maybe. There was this beautiful little maneuver, like semicircle pivot from Cardoso, where he pinged a right hand off LOPEZ's jaw, and LOPEZ never saw it coming. It was like a perfect little cameo that Cardoso did, where he used his feet so beautifully, kept his shape, kept his balance, and bang. But LOPEZ took it. Do you know what I mean? He didn't even shake really. But this was that type of fight. An awful lot of aggression from both guys, lots of punches thrown, terrific fight. I mean, the 8th round is a thing of absolute beauty, brutal beauty. But the skill level was high as well. It wasn't just a case of they weren't just slugging crudely. There was some real technique going on there. And Cardoso, only 25, I don't think he's hit his peak years yet. He's got a future. He's got a future because, like I say, ADAM LOPEZ, if you're not on your game, he'll find you out. He's a very good gatekeeper type. And hopefully, I think Paulie Malignaggi said, he was commentating with Chris Algieri, he said, ADAM LOPEZ will come back to Pro Box TV because he deserves it. He always gives value for money. And Cardoso as well was terrific. You know, everything that you like about boxing was contained in this fight. It was a cultured slugfest, shall we call it? You know, very, very good technique from both guys, good skills, but at the same time, entertainment. I mean, go and have a look at this fight. It's on YouTube. It's really, really good. So if you saw it, let me know what you think. Did you like it as much as I did? And what do you think about Cardoso? Like I say, he's not quite at the peak yet, his peak years, but he's getting there. And I think he'd be a good addition to the super featherweight. Probably might move up to lightweight. He looks really big. Maybe he'll end up at lightweight. I think he's got a good future. And Lopez, I hope he gets some more paychecks because Christ, he deserves them. All right. Comments below then. Thank you very much. As always, please subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the like button. And much love to all of you. I'll catch you later. Bye for now.